In this video, we'll discuss the basic architecture of the NSEC project. First, we'll start with a high-level overview. The manager server provides basic management of user devices. The service servers provide applications and content to the user devices. Each service is on its own private virtual network. Here, a service is a service such as emergency alerts, public service announcements, or video streaming. The network is managed by network operators such as an ISP. The user devices would be installed in a home or business. Each have one physical network connection and multiple virtual network connections. Next, we'll discuss the architecture from the user device's perspective. At the bottom, we have the user device. On top of the user device's hardware, we have a hypervisor and Open vSwitch. On top of the hypervisor, we have multiple virtual machines running. Each virtual machine houses a different service, each with its own dedicated virtual network. There is also a dedicated virtual network for a management service. This management service provides basic commands to the hypervisor to manage virtual machines. For example, which service is currently displayed. Each of these virtual network connections is handled through one network interface card by Open vSwitch. Each color represents a different virtual network associated with a specific service. Each service has its own DHCP and LTSP servers, which are controlled by the service providers. Next, we'll discuss the architecture from the service provider's perspective. At the top, we have the service provider's servers. These servers provide addresses and applications and content to the user devices. From this perspective, everything appears to be on one private network. The service provider has complete control over how that network is set up. At the bottom, we have the different user devices attached to the network. In reality, each of these machines is a virtual machine on a user device. LTSP and Pixie allows applications to run on service provider servers and have the user machines be thin clients, which basically provides mouse and/or keyboard input and a display to the application. This ends our discussion on the basic architecture of the NSEC project.